first time the world smelled like summer after rain. Your name on notebook, my heart racing, trembling. Everything felt like forever, even though it lasted just a moment. We were learning love without knowing what it truly was. Hands shaking at every touch, eyes full of dreams. A little fairy tale, a little chaos, 1,000 useless words. And though it hurt more than anything that came after, it was the first fire, the one you never truly recover from. Because you only fall in love for real a few times. The rest are echoes, attempts, shadows of old feelings. You learn yourself in someone else's eyes, in someone else's voice, until you understand what matters most in love. Listen to the silence between your thoughts, something's still speaking. It's not the mind and not the heart, it's your quietest tone. The soul doesn't lie, even when it stays silent for a long time. If you hear it, you won't lose your way again. The second time, fewer fairy tales, more truth between us. We stopped running, started looking each other in the face. We know it's not always like in the movies, but we're learning how to be, not just how to want. A little silence, a little fighting, a few shared days. Love isn't perfect, but it's real in this, that you stay even when it's hard, and you hold someone's hand even when the lights go out. Because you only fall in love for real a few times. The rest is learning how not to lose yourself in someone, how not to mistake fear for feeling, and how not to lose your heart in an illusion. Listen to the silence between your thoughts, something still speaking. The soul doesn't scream, it whispers the simplest truth, and when you hear it, everything becomes clear. You stop guessing what love really is. The third time, calmer, like you finally know the meaning. You don't chase the fire anymore, you choose warmth and sense. It's not about the storm, it's about the peace inside it, and about who stays when the music stops. Compromises don't hurt when you know who you are. You don't lose yourself, you build a space together. Love is a choice, not just an emotional game. It's someone who sees everything and still wants to stay. The heart sometimes wanders, the mind loses the trail, but the soul knows even when everything drowns in fog. The quietest voice leads you the most surely. You have to stop to finally hear it. Because you only fall in love for real 3 times. The first to feel it, the second to understand it, the third to know what together really means. And stop asking, just be and feel. Listen to the silence between your thoughts, there is your home. The truth has no words and fear has no voice. The soul doesn't lie, though it sometimes stays silent for a long time. If you trust it,